Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon. Presented by Pacific Office Automation.
Well, week 7, a little slice of heaven. Fox 12's Friday Night Lights wastes no time ever. The slate was stacked, some rip-roaring good times, big games with big meaning. Oh, what a night for senior night from Malin. Third-ranked Lake Oswego at 6-0. Number 1, the Lions, 6-0, 3 straight shutouts. The winner will receive the upper hand of that Three Rivers League title. Defense ruled in that first half. 3 points still important, though. Xander Morris puts it through the uprights. Wesleyan up 3-0. Early second quarter, where we finally see a touchdown. Baird Gilroy over the middle. Easy grab for Danny Weidman. The Oregon baseball commit can catch that. Elo unable to do anything really until LaMarcus Bell screams down the sidelines before being chased down. Bam's that real deal. He would then leave an imprint on the second half rally for the visitors. However, Wesleyan's defense up big time. They had 3 straight shutouts. A 4th down attempt thwarts it away. Shane Peters bats it away. Lakers know how to get that back, though. Hudson Gasperson. Yeah, I'm going to take that, Baird, and I'm going to run it all the way back for a pick 6. How about it? It was 17-7, Wesleyan after 3 quarters, but Steve Corey's group gets it done on the road. LO 48 forever at all times. Oh, what a win for the Lake Show. 21-17 in the driver's seat for the TRL. The Lakers will close out the regular season home with OC and the Battle of the Lake. The Lions will be at Tualatin and Oregon City in that battle for the bridge. Wow, big one. Senior day south of the lake for Lake Ridge High. 5-1 Pacers, 5-1 Tualatin Timberwolves, playing for 3rd place right now, a game back out of the TRL. Gripping to a 12-6 lead, Tualatin leading, but here's Drew Weiler firing to Marcus Post, catching, shake a tackle, get in. Lake Ridge up 13-12. Baby Blues looking sweet. A few drives later, Shanko, Kornichuk's time to shine. Streaking down the field, that's another Pacers touchdown. It's 19-12 on senior night. But now we got Tualatin's turn. Nolan Keeney, you know him. He's going to BYU with the arm like this. The bomb downfield. Caden Nips. Lake Ridge defense would hold him, though. Settle for 3. Calvin Evans, the boot to make it 19-15. A few plays later, though, Lake Ridge. And the Tualatin defense gets it done. Cole Hoschmeister picks this off. And boy, Tualatin goes all the way back for a touchdown in the lead, 22-19. However, 3 minutes later, we're going to have deja vu, fair play. Noah Tischendorf takes a direct snap, muscles in, Pacers back up 26-22. And here's your deja vu. Tischendorf, take it again and run all the way for the game-sealing touchdown. How about it? Lake Ridge, a winner, 33-22.
I think it was just dominating the line, you know. We had to dominate the line. Make sure that, you know, we one-on-one, we just thought we were better one-on-one, and we showed that, and that's why the score says what it is. I'm really proud of our defense. You know, our D-line they had an amazing game, 5+ sacks. Everyone on the D-line had a sack out of a 30 front, so very proud.
Yeah, the Pacers next head to Tiger, then LO. Tualatin gets back home with that showdown with Wesleyan and the rivalry with Tiger. Friday Night Lights in the Metro League from Cronin Field. Jesuit had won 10 straight Metro crowns. Ken Potter's Crusaders, 5-1. Keenan Lowe back at his alma mater with his 4-2 Mountainside Mavericks. They've been building from that gem of a new school off Shoals Ferry. Opening drive, we got an opening score. The Rainmaker, Kate Mitchell, Josiah Agnamel, 47-yard silencer into the night. Then the defense, Sam Villadal. We know he's a dude, the dude of dudes. Strip sack of Trey Cleland. Jaden Meshkov recovers on the 15. Sam I Am doing what he do. What a load. Villadal, 9-yard rumble, 2-score lead. After an onside kick, here they were again. Sean Garrett, fake him, get him on in. The only man to stop him, Isaiah Gibson, his own guy. I'll laugh about that in the film room. Crusaders, not giving up. Cleveland, UC Davis commit, Grant Valley, 34 yards, juices up the homestands. But here in the first, another Mountainside explosion play in that opening quarter. Reese Ballou, ballet shoes, so graceful. The sophomore, 60 yards, 27-7. Reese was excited. Second quarter, second Mountainside takeaway. Kai Franco plays center field, take it, and then Villadal tag in another. Can you believe this one? 58-35. Mountainside can believe it. They know it. They now get home with Westview for visiting Beaverton and Bob Boyer's last game as head coach of the Beavs. The Crusaders now go to Southridge before hosting Sunset. Pacific Conference game number 2 for Sherwood, a third for their rivals. from McMinnville. Wortman Stadium, one of the best environments around. Grrr, the Grizz. Second quarter, Sherwood already up 35-13. We got Jackson Bell, ring it up. Andrew Walatich, senior to senior, and he can shine. 30 yards, Bowman up big. Before the half, though, Mack going to go ahead and get one back at home. Kane Sullivan has been their quarterback seemingly forever. Locating, locking in, Wyatt Ackley. Go up and get one. Come on down with it, 19 yards, 42-20. Before halftime, Bowman back on the ball. Wilson Medina, one of the best backs in the entire region. The senior, he's got a C on his chest. The captain can go 85 yards on the road, 48-20 Sherwood at the half. Third quarter, you know, for good measure, the Mark Gribble's guys are real good. Bell, Michael Brandt, the sophomore. A moment to remember. 37 yards, they all score, they all have fun. Then some special teams, being special. Walatich, the jack of all. Fields the punt beyond midfield. We show you this because you know he went all the way. 62-34. Bowman next hosts Liberty before that big one in Newburgh. The Grizz will be at Century on Thursday. More Pacific Conference power off Cornelius Pass in Hillsborough. Newburgh at the top of the totem pole home of the Liberty Falcons, who always have their talons gripped with talent. Third quarter, all Newburgh. Devin Mabry, come on and ride that train. Nice pickup into the red zone. Looking to extend the edge, but the Falcons staying afloat. Fumble recovery by Royal Beard, shaving it close. Liberty would log with a score from its own. Takeaway turn into points. Makai Perry, junior tailback, gets on in. The Falcons then back on the ball again, but this time Colton Seifert went hunting for a pick. The INT for the visitors from NHS. From there, Chase Mackin running it right up the gut. 37-6 the final. Newburgh now gets 2 weeks to prepare for Sherwood, while Liberty will visit the Bowman for week 8. And it wouldn't be a Friday night under the lights without a live report from our Craig Burnback, living the good times in Battleground. Craig, that 3A Greater St. Helens League, always a great time. How did Evergreen and Prairie play out in week 7?
Well, Nick, I'm going to be honest with you. It was a pretty ugly first half here at District Stadium, as neither Prairie nor Evergreen could do much right before the break. But things certainly picked up for the Plainsmen in half number 2, and the end result was a beautiful thing for head coach Christian Swain and his squad. Prairie hoped the home crowd would help stop the red-hot Evergreen squad. Neither team did much in the first half, as James Bethune's short run up the gut and in was the only score of the half. So in the third quarter, Evergreen led just 7-0 when Bethune says, not anymore. He's going to take the handoff and he's going to get gone. That's 65 yards for the score. It's 14-0 Plainsmen. Later in the third, Ray Sean Chambers says easy peasy mac and cheesy. He's untouched into the end zone from the 4 to make it 21-0 Evergreen. It was the Plainsman defense, though, that was dominant tonight. Heck, the defense even got a little offensive. Check out Mark Williams Jr. with the scoop, the scamper, and the score. Evergreen's moving to 6-1. They win it 36-7.
What were you thinking when you picked up that ball?
Good stuff, Mark. I lay out. Hey, when I picked up that ball, I was thinking, run, Mark, run.
This the man right here. How'd it feel getting the end zone?
It felt beautiful. I haven't did that in a long time.
Always fun to talk to a defensive player when they score a touchdown. Evergreen also moves to 3-0 in the league. They've got a chance to go 7-1 on the season next week when they play Heritage at Mackenzie Stadium. Live from District Stadium here in Battleground, I'm Craig Burnback, Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights at Mackenzie Stadium in Vancouver. The 10th ranked Skyview Storm, their second game, still mourning the loss of senior William Sloan, who died in his sleep last week. The WS decals on their helmets will be there for their 19th playoff run under Steve Keyser. The 65-year-old legend in Vancouver will call it a career at season's end. 21 years for the Storm, 44 years in the game where he never missed a day. This was rivalry night, the first week of 4A Greater St. Helens League play against Steve Pine and the Union Titans. They trailed 35-0. 4th and 10, Travis Darrow recovers the high snap, looking to pick up something. His pass, though, intercepted. Tylen Edmond gains a few, gets out of bounds. Later third, Skyview ball. Third and long, James Poindexter feels the pressure, slides and tucks and hucks to Micah Robinson. Comes down with it, 30 yards extends the drive. A few plays later, Titans on the doorstep. Poindexter, quick release, Gavin Packer in the end zone for 6. Skyview extends the lead to 42. Packer, one of the best hands around. The Titans looking to avoid the shutout. Darrow with time to spare, but a spectacular diving interception by David Dudko stops them in their tracks. Fourth, defense, the name of that game. Quick throw, Jackson Crabtree met by Kyle Harker, wraps him up for no gain. 42-0. Next Friday, Skyview hosts Battleground, while Union makes that short trek to Camas. How about number 1 Camas? The Papermakers eyeing that top WIAA prize at Husky Stadium the first weekend in December. The Battleground Tigers rolling into Doc Harris with their tails ready to pounce. Had been 16 straight losses in the GSHL rivalry. Why not turn those T's over to the Bulldozer? We said it before, we see it now. Titan Brody, cutting left, push the defender off him like it's nothing. Remember, Titan, he'll get tripped up, brought down to the red zone. 49-yard run started off for the Middletown. Next play on the 15. Jake Davidson, take the snap, you pump fake, lopped it up to Brody, 8-0. Ensuing Camas possession, well, it's Papermaker pride. Davidson gonna fake that handoff. That's Chase McGee on the slant, fend him off for a 50-yard score. You get the gist. Adam Matheson's boys darn tough. Davidson, run option. He likes to run for that option for 20 yards for 6 points. Camas 63-7. They'll now look ahead to hosting Union for senior night for the 4A GSHL final at Skyview on the 1st of November. BG will next host Skyview for the Titans in the finale. The marquee matchup at the Oregon 5A level, certainly a potential state championship game preview. The reigning title holders from Wilsonville in the home of the Silverton Foxes. That foxhole always filled to the gills. This one certainly on senior night. This is why this new special district was so special. Number 1 Wilsonville, 40 straight conference wins dating back to 2016. These two 5A powerhouses hadn't met since the 2022 quarterfinals. Only one's now 6-1. That's Sawyer Tenier, Dana Quincy. Then we got Wilsonville's big play guys. Mark Weepert, Keona Tam, 46 yards at 7-7. Weepert going to Oregon State on a baseball commit. How about Nick Crowley? Nick knows that end zone, 14-7 Wilsonville. Teeny, this time another pass, touching one to Hudson Waples. It's 14-all. Weepert, we've seen him filling in for Callan Guttridge, who I want to say retired. He graduated last year. How about that great one to Crowley for 23? It's 20-14. Teeny, how about he goes to Sutton Kenzie? 67 yards. Are you kidding me? This game is crazy. It's 20-20. Teeny, we've seen him throw. You know that he can run too. Seen it for years. He will, right up there and get on in there. 12 yards, 26-20. And then Daniel Sutton makes it 32-20. Teeny, then to the air to Daniel. Wow, 45-27 Silverton. We might see these two do it again come playoff time next month. Cats home finale with Woodburn next up in the 9-7070. Foxes will be at Canby. Country Roads of Kelly Field in Banks. Unbeaten Braves ranked number 2 at the 3A level on senior night. Special District 1 clash, number 10, Yamhill Carlton. The Tigers winners of 4 in a row behind quarterback Jack Mitchell, who's wearing the number 4 this season in honor of his late uncle Donnie, whose son Cade Long played at Banks High. Donnie passed in a helicopter crash back in August. The Braves can be a juggernaut. Lane Gilbert, go ahead and get on up in the air. That pass, Max Walker, supreme talent, too easy. Next time on the ball for Banks, what's eating Lane Gilbert? Well, the ability to score by himself. He'd take it in at 14-0. The Banks boys do it one way, they do it the other way. Gilbert on defense jumps on the loose ball. The junior in the grass, a night to remember. And he wasn't done. The quarterback now, Gilbert, rips to his main man, Max Walker. 43-18, the final. Coming right up, my guy, Zach. That's a beautiful catch. Braves on the road to Valley Catholic and Warrenton. YC, back-to-back weeks at home. Homecoming with Warrenton. Senior night for Marion. Foxville Bethel and Yamhill County. Dayton Pirates, a 3A Special District 2 leading Sandy Am Christian team there. The visitors swooped in to score that first touchdown in the first quarter. Jeremy Ness, Sandy Am's big-time dude. You see why. The senior captain, linebacker, running back, gives up the goods for 47 yards. Make the play, make the show. Dayton, though, all over being part of huge games. Jacob Peterson's kids prepared for all comers. Ryan Mullins, Taylor Miller. What a catch. Sometimes one hand, all you need. 23 yards. Might see that Sunday in the 6 Picks Plays of the Week. So at 7-6 second quarter, Ness, the monster, lurking and getting in for another one from 10 yards out. Eagles fly away with the win, 35-12. Dayton anchored down for senior night now next Friday. SC ready for homecoming with Sire.